guys, it's Omara with Side Hustle Exploration. Today we're going to be talking about Fiverr tips to set up your pricing for your service. Before we get into this video, I created this channel dedicated to help others diversify those pockets as I go through side hustles that I have done, as well as side hustles that I wish to explore. You didn't come here to hear me say that. You came here to hear how to set up your Fiverr gig pricing. So let's get to it. Fiverr is your platform and therefore it should be your resource. So we're going to use Fiverr as our resource when determining what our pricing model should be and what our titles would be when we set up those pricing models. For me, what I do, my titles are like, I start off my lower tier title being silver, my middle tier being gold, and my top tier being platinum. You can call it whatever you want, but it's up to you how you decide to call it. That's my naming convention. But as far as the pricing, these are things you need to consider. Looking at pricing, we need to see who else is doing what we are doing on Fiverr. So we're going to go through Fiverr, we're going to do a search, and we're going to see how many people are doing what we're doing. And we're going to look at the pricing for new sellers. So because we're going to be new sellers, we're going to look at the pricing for the new sellers. So I create social media content for Instagram as the example. I'm going to search on Fiverr for social media content creator on Instagram. That's just an example. It's not exactly those words. And I'm going to filter by new sellers. And I'm going to scroll through and select the sellers that are new sellers with a few, like minuscule amount of reviews. I do not want to go looking at someone who's got 50 reviews and they're got a new seller title. I don't want to be looking at someone who got 20 reviews and they're at a new seller. I'm going to look at my like 0 to 10 reviews people so that I can have a better idea of where I can stand and compare when placed next to that person. I'm going to look at what they offer and what I plan to offer and see what their pricing is. And based off their pricing, I will model something close to what they have. So that is what you're going to do. You're going to search on Fiverr, filter by new seller, look at their pricing and make sure you're only looking at those people who have reviews from 0 to 10. That's just my go-to. If you have other people that you kind of go through for advice, you can go that route. But that is my go-to when looking at how to be comparable to those who are already doing what I plan to do. And I price my pricing based on what they have. So it's around that. So let's say they have a service that they will provide 10 designs and social media captions for IG, and their price model is for $100. And I have that same service. Their price model is $100 and they deliver in 10 days. But I have that same service and I'm going to do the $100, but I'm going to deliver it in 5 days. So right there, I'm looking a little more attractive than this person who has these 10 reviews or these 5 reviews or these 2 reviews, because now I can provide this service at a quicker time frame than this individual. So I'm going to price my model, my service at $100 for my 10 designs and captions. That's just an example. By now, we have gone through setting up your descriptions as well as setting up your pricing model or your pricing for your service. So at this point, you should basically be close to ready, but you're not gonna be ready yet to start your journey with your Fiverr because you have to upload pictures. We're gonna be going through what to do in the next video.